Hello, my sexy muffins, and welcome back to another video. In this video, we are doing part 4, chapter 2 not part 4 of chapter 2, but part 4 of the entire series, chapter 2 of My Mangle, which, again, quick rundown, My Mangle is a fan fiction written by CrazyImaginationGirl of a Mangle from Five Nights at Freddy's, kind of like an OC Mangle, kind of, with being Josephine when she was alive, but she was forced in the suit of Mangle and possessed Mangle, and when she went to Hasbin Hotel and Hell, basically to hell of the Hasbin Hotel and Helluva Boss universe, because this is a crossover, she ended up being able to use a greed card in the Lust Ring and ends up working for Asmodeus and Fizzarolli, who are Yandere for her. Anyways, that's the summary of it all. And yes, if you want to see the first one, I will have the playlist link here, so if you missed any of the part 1, part 2, part 3, you can check that out, especially part 3, because it has the first part of this chapter and all that good stuff. Also, at the end of the video, we'll have the full playlist at the end of the video, and also suggested videos that are related to Helluva Boss and Fnaf. Anyways, let's do this. Disclaimer, Yanderes are not ideal partners to have in real life. This is a fan fiction that I was given permission to read, and Asmodeus and Fizzarolli are not Yandere canon. Shipping and simping for characters and shipping characters is fine as long as you're not illegal or gross about it. You remember to respect canon, and that you separate canon from fiction and canon from headcanon, headcanon from canon, and fiction from reality. Anyways, let's do this. Where we left off, Mangle got very, very mad and could not control her anger anymore. This is her lashing out. I said no. Learn to take no for an answer already, Asmodeus and Fizzarolli, all right? Mangle shouted as she transformed into one of her other demon forms, the phantom form. In her phantom form, her fur was no longer white, but now was a dark slash has a burnt texture. Was now dark and had a burnt texture look to it. She lacks eyes and instead has pinpricked white irises. The eyelids are a dark magenta color and has thin but long eyelashes, just like her original appearance. Her body is still an endoskeleton with wires. Her cheeks and lipsticks are now black. Why are you looking so scared? Don't you want to be like me? We're going to have such terrible, wonderful fun. Now it's my turn to play take apart and put back together. There now. This won't hurt at all. There now. This will hurt a lot. Shh, just be still. She then jump scare Fizzarolli and Asmodeus by hanging from the ceiling and dropping down, trying to bite Asmodeus and Fizzarolli's heads off. Sorry, I gotta scroll past the ad. Holy crap! Fizzarolli screamed before he and Asmodeus ducked out of the way, avoiding Mangle attempting to bite their heads off. Asmodeus freaked out when Mangle in her phantom form and her jump scare. You went completely to piece there. Was that really the best you can do? Mangle taunted. She then left and phased through the wall. Fizzarolli was trying to catch his breath while processing on what he said he and Asmodeus just witnessed. What was that? Fizzarolli screamed as he tried to catch his breath. It seems Mangle's transformed into one of her demon forms, and we triggered it, Asmodeus said as he was trying to catch his breath as well. Did Mangle just phase through the wall? Fizzarolli screamed. Fizzarolli, shut the frick up. You are not helping. Come on, let's go find Mangle. She couldn't have gotten far. Asmodeus glared slightly. After that, Fizzarolli and Asmodeus searched around the mansion to try and find Mangle. Mangle, where are you? If this was about what happened earlier, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you angry. Me and Ozzy We're just trying to help you. Come on out, Fizzarolli shouted as he opened doors to see if Mangle was hiding in any of the rooms. It had been 2 hours ever since Mangle jump scared Fizzarolli and Asmodeus, and they still couldn't find her. Where could she be? They hoped Mangle hadn't left the mansion in her anger. Suddenly they hear light thumping from above. I I am now so many pieces of people and making me the fox I am today. They heard Mangle's faint voice. Could it be? Could it be Mangle? They look up to see her on the ceiling, but she wasn't on the ceiling. They looked up hoping to see her on the ceiling, but she wasn't on the ceiling. We must be very quiet now. Shh. They heard Mangle's voice again, but couldn't figure out where it was coming from. They heard more thumping, but couldn't trace where the sound was coming from. Where is that thumping sound coming from? I don't regret the experiences that have led me to the fox I am. They had heard Mangle's faint voice. Ozzy, did you hear that? Do you think Mangle's making that sound? You heard Mangle's voice, right? But where could she be, and how is she making that thumping noise and talking to us? Fizzarolli asked. Asmodeus didn't respond and continued to listen for the thumping sound and her voice. He knew the sound in her voice was getting louder and closer. We are preparing paragon of pleasure. We are a perfect paragon of Ilias. Hear Mangle's voice and thumping confirmed they that didn't left the mansion and isn't far. Now the one question is, where is Mangle? The sound like it was right beside Asmodeus. He had an idea where the sound of her voice was coming from, so he decided to do a little experiment. Asmodeus pressed his ear against the wall. He told Fizzarolli to be quiet as he listened. There was silence until he heard it, the thumping sound of in Mangle's voice. This time, both the thumping and Mangle's voice was louder. It's like I say, you can can keep a good fox apart. So many friends, so little time, so many pieces of friends. It startled him as he covered his ears in pain. It confirmed his answer. Mangle was in the walls, and it sounded like she was crawling in the vents. Fizzarolli, I know where Mangle is, Asmodeus said, to which Fizzarolli clutched Asmodeus and attempted to shake him, but couldn't because Asmodeus is huge and heavy. Where is she? She's in the vents. Wait, are you serious? She's in the vents? Fizzarolli asks. Asmodeus nodded in motion Fizzarolli to listen to the wall. He heard it in the thumb himself. We can hear you. We can smell you. So many pieces, so little time. He heard Mangle's voice again from inside the vents, crawling around to confirm that Mangle was indeed in the vents and crawling around inside them. What now? Well, what now? Sorry, I keep reading this sentence wrong. Well, now what? Fizzarolli asked. Asmodeus began until he got an idea. He grabbed Fizzarolli and took him to the nearest vent. Mangle, are you in there? Please come out. We just want to talk to you, Asmodeus begged, hoping his voice would travel across the vent and Mangle could hear him. There was silence until Asmodeus and Fizzarolli heard thumping sound coming closer to them. They then saw the white irises peeking out of the darkness of the vent. Mangle then removed the vent and crawled out of the vent. Well, hello there, stranger. Hello there, victim. And don't seem happy. You don't seem happy to see us. Perhaps it was something we said. I really thought you would be a lot happier to see me. Mangle growled at them. Look, Mangle, me and Ozzy are very sorry for what we did earlier. We shouldn't have pressured you to get fixed like that. We should have asked you and why you don't want to get fixed and how it affected you. We just wanted to help you. So please forgive us. Fizzarolli apologized. Mangle stopped growling and stared at them. Now wasn't that worth the wait? I've seen better days, but I know you won't let me down after all this is over. Don't be a stranger, Mangle said, and transformed back into her normal form. But the transformation into different forms and back into her normal form made her exhausted. She collapses into Fizzarolli's arms. Shh, there, Mangle. There now, Mangle. It's okay. You had a long day at performing at Ozzy's. You deserve a rest, Fizzarolli said in a hushed voice. One sec. Asmodeus then carried Fizzarolli and Mangled. Asmodeus then carried Fizzarolli and Mangled into their shared bedroom. A thought crossed Fizzarolli and Asmodeus. Why did Mangle not want to get fixed? Was it trauma? What secrets does Mangle have? Why doesn't Mangle tell them the reason she doesn't want to get fixed? Is it because she doesn't trust them? Is Mangle hiding something from them? If so, what is she hiding from them? When will Mangle tell them? Dun dun dun. Asmodeus and Fizzarolli get to witness one of Mangle's form, the Phantom Mangle form. The form Mangle have her normal form, her phantom form, her sadistic form, and her nightmare form. Asmodeus and Fizzarolli also witness Mangle's jump scare, which is her Fnaf 2 jump scare. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed this. The last part was a little info card from the creator Crazy Imagination Girls. Remember to go support Crazy Imagination Girl, and I will also at the end of this video link the full playlist for this if you want to see part 1, 2, and 3 and all that good stuff, and do probably Asmodeus and Fizzarolli's Yandere videos, main ones for you to check out. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed this, and if you would like to see more, comment below what you would like to see, and I will do my best to do it. And also, go support the creator. I will have the link below and in the pinned comment, and I hope that you all enjoyed this. Thank you, Gav, for being my first patron. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And you are fabulous, wonderful, beautiful, stunning. Thank you. And thank you, Wicked Brony, for also being my second patron. You are wonderful, fabulous, beautiful, just as stunning as Gav. Chef kiss. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed and stay sexy, all my sexy muffins. Bye bye. Secret outro time, 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 secret outro time. Okay, anyways, the secret outro in this. Would you have, if you were in Mangle's situation, would you use the vents as a getaway, or would you confront your issues? Personally, I would use the vents as a getaway. Bottom line, end of discussion. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed this, and if you would like to see more, comment below what you would like to see, and stay sexy, all my sexy muffins. Bye-bye!